The giant strides of the executive governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Douye Diri, in the last 4 years of his administration in the oil-rich Bayelsa State cannot be overemphasized. This is made evident, among other things, in his concerted efforts to reduce poverty and grow a sustainable local economy through his skill acquisition and empowerment programs. The programs, which have successfully run for close to 4 years, has trained about 1,664 individuals in various skill sets. However, the 2023 edition of the program has been expanded by the Action and Prosperity Governor to run in 2 batches, and it hopes to empower 3,500 individuals per batch. The first batch already rounded off its training in July 2023, while the training for the second batch is ongoing. Skill training areas include paint production, visual arts, solar installation, electrical work, makeup artistry, fashion designing, barbing, catering, leather bags and shoe production, manicure, among others.
And the reason why I come this program now for me to earn food, put food for my table. Now I go fit open my own place, now they barb. I don't go beg person money. I won't even thank Douye Diri, the miracle governor, for this opportunity and give all of us.
We've been seeing many governments coming into power, but none has cared for common people like us. But now that we have come into the picture, I am really overwhelmed. My family and my children will no longer be in hunger because this is something the state really needs.
You know, prior to these times, they say, Bayelsans, we are lazy. We are lazy, and putting this initiative, I think, I will tell you, we are not lazy. So many Bayelsans have taken this thing to make their life very meaningful.
I have been dreaming to have a company on my own, a paint production company, producing paint and being a good painter in my life, but I've never had the privilege. But right now, with the grace of God, I've gotten a privilege like this from the government, His Excellency Douye Diri, and I can produce not just emulsion paint, I can produce expensive paint.
I can make hair, I can make gel, packing gel hair, I can make nails. Before now, I couldn't do all those stuffs. But right now, I can proudly call myself a cosmetologist because so far, the program has really been useful. It has been helpful to me and my other colleagues in the class.
When we first of all came for the program, we felt maybe it was just something that you will come one day, you will not come the other day, or you will come, the teacher might not come. But when we came, we found out that it was very intense. The teachers were very intentional. Like, the teachings were top notch, and it always carries the crowd along, like the students along. If you don't understand, it would break it down for you in bits.
I never knew how to match a machine before, but since I came here, I've known how to match a machine. I am so proud of myself, and I'm so proud of Douye Diri because he has given me a very good opportunity. I can sew even this cloth I'm wearing. I'm the one that made it. This is called butterfly. I've made another one called kimono. So I am so happy. At least I can own a shop. I can sew for others too to earn money. I will not go and beg or ask for others to sew for me again.
In an interview with the director, Center for Skill Acquisitions and Empowerment, Honorable Charity Godwin, she stated that the success story of the initiative came from the fact that they carry out mindset orientation for prospective candidates before they are absorbed into the program. This, according to her, is to access their level of determination and seriousness for success.
But one thing we do to achieve these great results you've seen so far in Bayelsa State with the Diri skills, we orient the mindset of our people first before taking them to their classes, before absorbing them. We want to know how determined you are. We want to know how serious you are, so that even if nothing is given to you, the skill that is going to be embedded in you should be something that will be sustaining you for the rest of your life. We make you to realize that it's not good to be lazy, it's not good to be loyal. The best thing that you should be loyal to in life should be your handwork, so that people close to you should have means of respecting you. So we make them to understand no transportation fare. You're going to transport yourself to come. So you will know that people who are serious will come. Those who are not serious will fall off the path.
In addition to skill acquisition programs, the Diri administration also supports small and medium-scale enterprises to boost the local economy and curb unemployment. The Diri administration has also implemented various policies that aim to produce indigenous entrepreneurs that will propel the hitherto civil service-driven economy of the state through the provision of grants and seed capital to small and medium-scale enterprises, thereby changing the business climate of the state. The physically challenged and vulnerable are not left out in Senator Douye Diri's administration, as he has also appointed 13 physically challenged persons in his cabinet as aides and advisors, hence carrying everyone along. The administration has demonstrated its commitment to run an all-inclusive government where the yearnings and aspirations of men and women, young and old, physically and mentally challenged are all well catered for.
Senior special assistants are 2, while the special assistants are 11. Deaf and dumb is part of them, while blind is there. It is not a man that carried only few people along. It's carried everybody along. It did not discriminate anybody. Like it is only opportunity. Once you have the opportunity to see him and tell him the problem of your people, is exactly solving it.
This time they are calm. They don't destroy things. They don't block gates because they know they have a governor that loves them. They have a governor who will listen to them. When they come here, they tell me what is their problem. I go there, he will solve it for them. And with the 13 persons there, most time he calls meeting for all political appointees. They'll also be there and they also speak out. So they are carried along. Definitely, they are happy.
This can be seen in his formulation of gender-inclusive policies and his efforts to mitigate gender-based violence and abuse in the state through the setting up of safe homes and counseling centers for victims of gender-based violence, as well as shelters for abused children and stiff penalties for offenders in the state.
The center is open for use. Do not hide, because if you hide, the perpetrators will keep doing it. But when you come, we go through the process, and then the judge and the court take it course. Then there will be punishment for offenders.
We are about the few states in Nigeria that have the safe home and safe space for victims of gender-based violence to run up to and get some form of temporary support, temporary protection until when most of these matters are charged to court, and all of that is a plus to His Excellency.
In the area of education, the Action Governor, Senator Douye Diri, has also demonstrated his commitment to revamping the sector, as can be seen in his recent exploits and heavy investments in the education sector to ensure that young Bayelsans get to the peak of their educational pursuits. Through the reports of the committee set up by his administration to look into the challenges faced by different institutions in the state, the governor resolved to pump massive funds into the sector to drive efficiency and development. Some of the beneficiary institutions are the Niger Delta University, Jasper Borough College of Education, Sagbama, University of Africa, Tororua, College of Nursing, Tombia, the Bayelsa Medical University, which is currently believed to be one of the best medical colleges and the only college that runs a medical psychology program in Nigeria. The innovative ideas of the prosperity administration of Governor Douye Diri has to a large extent stabilized tertiary institutions by creating an avenue for students to secure scholarships from philanthropic partners of the state, provision of adequate infrastructure, and catering for the welfare of both academic and non-academic staff in all tertiary institutions in the state. Governor Diri also provided an easy-to-access interest-free higher education loans to students who find it hard to afford the cost of tuition, thereby drastically reducing the rate of higher education dropouts.
This program is an initiative of the Prosperity Administration, and it was designed primarily for the small and medium-scale enterprises. Those who are selling and dealing on the kind of things that we have heard in their testimonies. And again, also to encourage those who are willing to do that business but have no seed money to start up the businesses. And so this program was particularly designed for that purpose. And that's why it is a monthly running program. And so we are not just talking prosperity, we are walking prosperity. Is it the gunshot that has taken your leg this way? Well, we thank God for your life and for such a woman who is still alive and very happy that she got 200,000 from this government and her business is thriving. I hereby direct that an additional 1 million naira be made available.
Being a sports-loving governor himself, Senator Douye Diri has left no stone unturned in transforming Bayelsa State into a sporting state and a force to be reckoned with when it comes to sporting activities, both nationally and internationally. The continuous harvest of medals and trophies by representatives of the state in different sporting competitions across the country is a testament to this fact. Bayelsa State athletes have achieved enviable heights in sports, and the state is now adjudged the best sporting state in the country. The state's male and female football teams, Bayelsa United and Bayelsa Queens, both won the Nigeria FA Cup 2021 in the same year, a feat which has never been achieved by any other state in the country. They also had impressive outings in other sports tournaments like Paragames, athletic competitions, and many others. The current administration of Senator Douye Diri is indeed leading Bayelsa State on a path of prosperity, and it sure demonstrates its unwavering commitment to keeping its campaign promises to the people of Bayelsa State through the enviable heights it has attained in various sectors and within a relatively short period. BOS and Biscan TV are on the ground in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State to continue to cover the campaigns of Governor Douye Diri towards his second term bid.